everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Places Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We survived the last run, despite, like, dude, it was, oh my, don't even get me freaking stuff. Oh, if you didn't see that, oh my god, we never got a single damage upgrade until the Womb 1. And then it was that. 99% of our damage was provided by a single Empress card. Anyway, I think I'm gonna try to make the Keeper work again. I like the Keeper because it might seem like it's... Here's your seed, by the way. QBM7. Why Neff? I've always said that. You might be saying, well, the Keeper's, you know, he's a dangerous bloke. And I say, of course. I say bloke all the time. It's just a part of my everyday lexicon ever since I watched Trainspotting 2 on the movie channel. And geezer. Guy Ritchie gave me personal permission to do so. But because we have so little done as the Keeper, or as I like to call him, the geezer, it actually does not matter because it's kind of like a low-stakes game, right? Like, we could beat almost anything, and it would be a step forward for us in unlocking new stuff. Plus, I just like playing as the Keeper because, you know, the stakes are high. I love it when the stakes are high. I love it when your deuces are wild. That's another thing you gotta know about me if you're gonna keep watching this show. Unfortunately, our item is kind of trash. At least it's kind of trash for the Keeper specifically. I don't want to... There's a lot of items situationally that are great, or situationally are garbage and oftentimes are great, universally or on a general sense. Apart from that, unfortunately, the wooden nickel already fits that bill for us. Please stop taking damage. What I mean by that is that the wooden nickel is mostly, like, pretty bad and almost exclusively not really worth your time. But if you're the Keeper, it's actually, like, the only thing that separates you from the animals. You know, it's the only thing keeping you in business. Now, you're gonna think that what I'm about to say is nonsense, but I'm the world's luckiest, yet also shrewdest man of the Dwight variety. I said to myself, we got one bomb. You know what we should do? I almost said to myself, why don't we walk on the spikes to pick that up because of Swallowed Penny? That would not have been smart. But I said to myself, we got one bomb. Why don't we try to blow up as many pots as possible with it? Maybe we'll get Swallowed Penny. Never in a million years would I have expected it to work on the first bomb. So lucky us, Swallowed Penny is one of the best things you can get, items or otherwise. Are we on an XL? It's not an XL floor, it's just a long floor. One of the best things you can get is the Keeper. Essentially, this makes it very, very difficult to die. Now, have I found a way to do so in the past? Absolutely. Dude, if you think I'm exploring the rest of this floor, you're as stupid as I am, honestly. That's... It's a rare, like, self-own that was also, like, almost a little bit too mean. That's a joke. I don't know if this joke has origins elsewhere, but, real talk, when I was growing up for, like, a few years... I lived with my parents, obviously, because I was like 7 to 11 years old. But we also lived with my maternal grandparents. This is, you know, 3 generations under one roof and kind of like a pseudo-Brady Bunch sort of situation. We were having dinner with them because they lived in the upstairs portion of the house. And my grandma was like, you know, I think we need to buy new curtains. I'm worried that, you know, somebody could be looking through the window when I'm changing. And then my grandfather said, I mean, I'm quoting, so I apologize, it might come across a little misogynistic. He was born in like 1935 or something, with roses in his eyes, of course. He said, woman, who would want to see you naked? They must be as crazy as I am. And I laughed, and it's this defining anecdote for my humor to this day and age. The prevailing idea being, you can make fun of somebody else as long as it also comes with a greater cell phone. Not self-phone, you know, like a Toshiba or something. How old am I? Like a Toshiba. You know, those Toshiba cell phones, all those Motorola Razors people are walking around with in today's day and age. You can usually, I shouldn't say always, you can usually get away with poking fun at other people, as long as within the poking fun you also give a little self-roast in there of a higher magnitude. That's my philosophy, at least. Is it true? Not always. Not always. No axiom is true 100% of the time, including that one. It's like only a Sith deals in absolute sort of situation, but Yes, you may feel sympathy for my grandmother. It's kind of a rude thing to say. But it's stood the test of time in the memory banks. Anyway. We got 19 cents here. We're going to have at least 18 cents after this room. We want to preserve our deal with the devil chance, because it could be of some value for us. Excuse me, sir. You should be deceased. The ideal situation is a great deal with the devil for 1 heart. We are able to pick it up. And then there's an HP upgrade on the boss. So we take the HP upgrade and it's like we didn't do anything at all. If we have to do Angel Path, completely fine by me. I got nothing against that. I'm going to donate 2 cents here just to... I thought maybe we had a chance. I didn't realize there was an upgrade at level 4, but I'll take it. Thought about taking the card there as well. But I think we're better off saving our money, because you never know. Maybe, you know, we're able to get to an item room on the next floor as a result or something like that, and... Got a lot of game left out ahead of us. Pretty much every Keeper run I've put on the channel so far has had, like, a chance to win, and it has been squandered, so I'm a little gun-shy, I guess you could say, about our chances here. We also just kind of blew our deal with the Devil Chance there, to a minor degree at least. Haven't seen the item room yet, to the best of my memory. The other alternative is we saw it and it was garbage because I didn't pick anything up, but let's go test here. Can I get some luck upgrades, by the way? -2 luck. Feeling the burn a little bit. Don't mind the flies, but it's gonna put us in a crunch for other consumables. Now this guy... I really thought we had outsmarted the system there. We just needed to do a little bit of an Elvis Stoico. Instead, we did a Brian Boitano, an inferior move, and we found ourselves taking more damage. Still had that 1% chance, though. Stars? Moon. My moon, my man. We got plays here. We got plays. We forget boss rush. We already did boss... No, we're never going to do boss rush. That's a stupid question. Don't. Boss rush is dangerous, I should say. So, it's not that we're never going to do it. I'm just a little frightened at the present moment. No, thank you. We need to go to the item room. But the moon card is also very, very useful. It can take us out of the curse room if we want to go to the curse room. Or it could take us out of the boss trap room, which we have not had the access to as a result of our HP. Bulgar Tears. It's very good. I don't know why I stopped and thought about it, and I was like, what about this is bad? Where's the catch? There is no catch. It's just a good item. So let's go back. Spawn room, please. Go low. Many people have yelled at me as politely as they conceivably could on social media and said, you idiot, stop trying to stand near the door. Just go down as soon as you get in the room. Dude, but like, wait a minute. Hold up. It's your boy. Young genius. Feeling blessed. Picking up fat stacks. Fighting angel statues? Why is the self-sacrifice room all of a sudden the greatest idea? Under the Tuscan Sun, starring Diane Lane and Richard Gere. No, that's unfaithful. Under the Tuscan Sun is a Jennifer Connelly joint, I think. Obviously, we'll take this key piece. Young genius. Leave as much money around as you can stomach, dude, because that's HP. If you get hit. So we do not want to teleport. Teleporting here is idiocy of the highest degree. But if we could knock out a greed Mega Satan run, I would consider myself the world's dumbest genius. We also have 69 cents. It's like written in stone. A guaranteed success story. Bomb for a key? Yeah, why not? So, We got our curse room. Check this out. I don't care. Oh, that was dumb. I don't care about the rune. I just want to live. Yes. Oh, but I don't want to pick up the money though, you know? Like, I recognize I can keep doing that, but I don't want to pick up the money though. What is that? It's another blank rune. It's a Yera. It Yera'd the blank rune. Perthrow. Alges. He's done it. He has not done it. I just want to go to the boss trap room, man. Take me to boss trap room. I'd like to scoo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, I guess we could blow ourselves up in the head in there, but at that point, we're asking for a loss. So let's just not be stupid instead. There's a lot of probably like face palming. NL, what are you doing? Yo, cut me some slack, okay? We have 70 cents, and we just went to the self-sacrifice room as the keeper and got an outrageous value out of it. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm not feeling too perturbed about my Isaac play right now. Bulgar Tears, by the way. Basically good. Can't take it. Too risky. Basically good. Without magnanimous damage. Could always use a little bit more, but I'm gonna buy pay to play. I'm gonna donate some money. It just seems like the right kind of run. Usually something will unlock at 666. Kind of hoping we get like a luck upgrade to pull ourselves out of the doldrums of luck here. We still got 38 cents to play with. A little fun money for the rest of the run. If we play our cards right, we might be able to get a decent like Ace of Spades payout here. Somewhere. Like, we're generating money. Not that much of it. Or maybe a lot of it, but not all of it is happening in, like, one room. So that's costing us, but... like, apart from that, pretty good. So we have a one... oh. No! We did it! This room sucks, dude. This is, like, a universally reviled room. Why do we have a 0% angel chance? I guess it doesn't carry over from the previous floor. So, you know, screw the deal with the devil chance, I guess. This is not bad. What it is in particular, oh, we got 46%, at least for now. That's pretty good. What this is a great chance for Booger Tears to prove that it's, like, useful. Especially, apparently, if we can stack up the boogers where the enemies spawn, it can kill the enemies before they get a chance to do anything. So we would love a Tears upgrade. Or an HP upgrade plus a good one-heart deal with the devil. A damage upgrade is also very nice. But rate of fire is kind of the bread and butter by which we're making a buttered salami sandwich here. What was your favorite part? You a child of the everyman? Or were you like a, you know, private school kid who ate lunch at the cafeteria every day? Kate grew up in an affluent neighborhood. Not much of a surprise. If you're not familiar with Vancouver, it's very much like, you know, parts of it are like the Beverly Hills of Canada. There's other parts of Canada that are like that as well. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that pill. It could have been a health down, but, you know, Kate tells me like the school that she went to was like one of the best. It's a public school. It was one of the best in the country, apparently. You know, they had like an on-campus subway, which is just... We drove like 45 minutes to get to Subway where I went to high school, but, you know. All I'm saying is our high school, I remember specifically, 80-cent cheeseburgers, 65-cent hamburgers. Makes it sound like I grew up in the 1950s. I went to high school between 2002 and 2006. The hamburgers were just so bad, the free market would not let them charge more than $1 for a meal, because it was that awful. Nobody was eating at the cafeteria unless they didn't have a choice. You know what the #1 selling item in our cafeteria was? French fries. Literally, you know, your brain as a teenager is just, it'll take any nutrients. It's so hungry for energy and vitamins. You feed your growing body. What should you have for lunch? How about, you know, a pre-trans fat ban box of French fries? You can get away with it as a teenager, but what the heck was my school doing, dude? As a teenager, I was just like, whatever, they got bigger problems. As an adult, I'm like, what? These kids are your responsibility. You're letting the cafeteria serve, like, you walk into the cafeteria, half the kids just have a box of French fries for lunch. We gotta call Jamie Oliver, dude. This is not okay. I'm not a health zealot or anything like that. I'm just, like, our high school had a soda machine in it as well, like a vending machine. I got almost no problem with that. Like, if you gave me a piece of paper and said it's a referendum, should high schools be allowed to have soda machines in them? I mean, I might vote no, but it would be close. The only reason I'd vote no is because, like, you know, there's, like, water fountains there already. Why not have, like, I mean, I guess if they could buy soda from the cafeteria, who cares? See, this is what I'm getting at. I don't have a firm opinion on it one way or the other. I can see both sides. Are both sides equally valid? In my eyes right now, yes, but that could change. I know there's always, anytime you oppose something like that, there's always like, you know, well, people, you know, you can't hold their hand their whole life. Should I be able to get in my car without consulting the government? Look, I understand where you're coming from as well. There's something to say about personal freedom. Yet at the same time, no offense meant, if you're on the younger side, if you're watching this and you're 15, 16, 14, you're not an adult. You don't have an adult brain. You might be very smart. You might even be smarter than I am. But you don't have an adult brain. You know, the decisions you make that you think are completely devoid of outside influence aren't necessarily. So I think that, you know, some corporations can use that to prey on you a little bit because you have a little bit more innocence in your decision-making process. And, you know, it's like, why not have a cigarette sales stand inside of the high school? And then just, you know, if you don't smoke, just don't use it, you know? I think you gotta think of it from a public damage standpoint. Anyway, the whole point is it's not about that. But I don't think kids should just be eating French fries for lunch like once a week. No wonder we were like falling asleep in class. That and, you know, it was boring. But anyway, you get the idea. What I was gonna say though is, what was the part of your school lunch you were most excited about? This is not that good, but it does take us closer to Bookworm. For me, 100% number one item, sandwich. Mom would make me a sandwich for lunch. Yeah, all the way. Even into high school, my mom would make me a sandwich when I went to school. It's not like I breastfed until I was the age of 30 or something like that, but you know, I understand that most people probably didn't live that life. Your jealousy is showing. It's not very becoming of you. Number 2, granola bar. Absolutely. Number 3, single piece of fruit or cheese, like an apple, a string cheese. Number 4, now we're getting into the doldrums, dude. Fruit snacks. I know there are adults who eat them. Not my scene. You know what was like a top tier lunch when you were a kid? Cold fried chicken. Like your parents brought home KFC the night before or something like that, and they're like, well, there's 2 pieces of chicken left. We'll give you 1 to take for lunch. Something about like the taste of cold fried chicken, even to this day, is like, this is a good school day. Even as like a 28-year-old. Now, the irony, of course, is that I could go buy my own KFC, but I don't because I, you know, care about, oh, my body's a temple and all that. Mostly, it's actually that KFC is just not that popular. It's not a big fried chicken city. I hate it for that. It's not that, I mean, people here, they tend to live, myself excluded, live healthier lifestyles. You know, it's an outdoorsy town. But people still, you know, they drink a lot of craft beer, for example. Not necessarily good for you. But fried chicken just hasn't popped off. We got a Church's. Take me to Church's, I'd like a 2-piece meal with the fries. Give me buttered biscuits, that would be really nice. You thought I forgot about that? Nah, son. Okay, this time, 56% chance deal with the devil. I'm living my best life. Okay, we can't get an Eternal Heart, that's fine. That was a very good start to this fight. A lot of momentum. You're not dead. He's dead. We got HP. No Krampus, please. Ooh. You gotta take... First off, you gotta be careful. Because if you get hit by any of these fires, after you take the item, you're gonna die. So there's a couple of options. We could take both items and hope that Guppy's color keeps us alive. We could take one item, or we could take no items. We're gonna take one item. We're not gonna take the other Guppy item. Even though the other Guppy item would, you know, take us closer to being Guppy. Gotta save 2 HP, otherwise we've completely squandered the existence of Swallowed Penny. So this is not a run on which I'm gonna do boss rush. I'm gonna avoid putting, you know, that kind of hex on myself. We did get up to -1 luck, too, so, like, this is a big step for us, statistically speaking. No! I want that money, thank you. Of course, if we could become Guppy, I'd love to, but we don't need to do boss rush on this run. That's just getting a little overly ambitious. Instead, don't take the pills, they could be health downs, you madman. Instead, you know, take your time. Stop. That was actually extremely scary. And, you know, statistically speaking, the run's still kind of bad. Like, we've improved, and it's nice. Don't get me wrong in that department. However, you know, we got 0.85 speed. Makes it tough to dodge. Just calling it like I see it. Guess we don't need keys, actually. We should probably just... I hate this. Because if we get hit, we still have to dodge to the coin in order to heal ourselves. So, the fact that we had no coins, we keep fighting these bonies who are like the most annoying enemy because they just never stop shooting you. I gotta stop taking those, dude. You know what? We're sitting still. How you doing, Tomo? Tomo. Ruka. Both cats. Loving the sauna that is the room right now. You want a temperature check? It's like 28. It's not... It's been worse. It's not good, but it's been worse. Quite a rainy day in Vancouver today. So, this room is, I guess, it's cooled down by proxy, but still. Please, there we go. Alright. Enough Vancouver talk, man. You know what we could really use? A single Tears upgrade. Speed, high on the tier list. Flying, so we can more easily maneuver to the coins we've earned. Important. But being able to shoot more frequently, it's just going to have an effect, like a knock-on effect with so many different aspects of this run. You know, we'll get more boogers, which I've been told is a positive thing in this situation. We'll kill enemies faster. Thank you for that. I don't want HP. Anything but HP. I'm talking range. Give me range. Give me something that is bad or not amazing, but contributes to a transformation. Just give me HP. I'm very upset right now. You've given me something, but it's not the something I want. Okay. Ball of tar. Not a strong item. We definitely want to go to our shop as well. This is a nasty room, man. You know, you think just because you get Swallowed Penny, you got the keys to the kingdom. And in many ways, we do. Were it not for Swallowed Penny, we would be feeling the pain to a much greater degree than we already are. Oh my lord, that worked. But it doesn't give us guaranteed wins. It just makes it a lot... We're a lot more insulated from, like, likely losses. Where's Invisible Boy? He might have blown up. Yeah, man! That's supposed to be American Girl, but instead it ended up being Brown-Eyed Girl. Two very different girls. Don't you get it confused. Don't you mean American Woman? I mean the one by Tom Petty. You Philistine. You Straw Man Philistine. Great name for an indie band. I need this coin. I need this coin! It worked. I was feeling quite vulnerable there. All that just to fight G. Reed here. Whatever. I mean, he's gonna eat it, but Was very scared for part of that. We probably should have died on that room. The room before this, I should say. XL floor, we know where everything is. Still cannot even come close to making it to boss rush. Forget Hush, by the way. We might want to go the negative path just because we could accomplish more. Oh my god, I can't take an HP upgrade, especially at the cost of speed. It's just like... I don't really want to fight the Lamb and Mega Satan, go all the way through Shoal. But we've already done half of the light side path, so... I think we should maybe try to knock out not as much as we can for, like, progress's sake, but it's just like, it makes more sense, you know? If you got a quiz worth 1% of your mark and an assignment worth 10, they're both due on the same day, what are you going to spend the majority of your time working towards? Hold on, I'm a very important person. Got very important messages. Like my cell phone just sent me a text and it said battery power 5%. You're gonna say NL. Why don't you plug in your cell phone? It's a long story. I have one outlet near my side of the bed. I unplugged it last night to plug it in an electric blanket because my neck's all jacked up because I'm 180 years old. Never plugged it in later. So yeah, my phone's on 5%. What's it to you? When you tell anybody about anything in your life on the internet, they're like, why don't you do it like this instead? Why don't you buy your own beeswax? And by that, I mean continue to watch and support my content. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, mister. Customer's always right. Okay. Stop this. Oh, I just hate that. I mean, we don't need the money, of course. Take a bunch of bombs, even though I'm probably pretty unlikely to use them. Gotten like a comical set of not really very useful items on this floor. I mean, when the best item you've gotten on the floor is Balatar, you know it's gonna be a bit dicey. Certainly no deal with the devil is to be expected here. Bulgar Tears not doing a whole heck of a lot for us against enemies that constantly disappear. No, okay, we didn't get hit. I mean, even if we get hit, we get coins. However, it's not quite the lights out strat you might think it is. Please, just like an orbital. He's done it. A single orbital makes this so much easier. Give me a Tears upgrade. Give me a T. Give me an Ears. What's that spell? Tears. Up. Gotta rethink that one a little bit. He's done. We need the negative. Well, we could take either, to be fair, but I am like... We can't... This run's not that bad. It's not as bad on paper, except for the whole keeper aspect of it, as the Maggie run that we just finished was, I should say. That being said, 2 really, really low DPS runs in a row. Your boy is entering like a pit of morale purgatory. On neither of these runs did we stand a single chance on God's green earth of ever entering boss rush or the Hush fight. You might be saying, NL, you got a chance to get the Hush fight. No, you need to be logical. This is not gonna happen. I'm Mr. Hush. I'm Mr. Boss Rush. We can't make it. It's a losing battle right now. You gotta pick your battles. That's what people always say. I'm bombing my way through rooms not because they're difficult, but just because, like, I know that all of us, unless, you know, Ray Kurzweil gets his way, have a limited amount of time on planet Earth. And I don't think we should spend it fighting 2 chubs when we could be spending it petting chubs twice. That's Bear Taffy's dog. More chubs, less chub. That's what I've always said. Ever since about maybe 11 seconds ago. Hello? Oh, I see ya. I see ya. Look at you. Look at you. Please. Look at you. The devil. It's a good card. It's more than a good card. When I hear that old song I used to play, EA. It's an essential card. It might be an essential card before the Mega Satan fight, and that is very sad to think of. I think we're better off not going back for that coin. I wish it weren't so, like Eagle-Eye Cherry and Save Tonight, but that was the better decision. This could be a health down. We can't do it. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna take it just to spite myself. You're gonna give me an Are You a Wizard pill in the rotation? Screw you, dude. Yeah, that's right. Give me a health up. And also give me a T. Give me a... We don't have to make that joke every time. Okay. 46% chance of a deal with the devil, as long as we don't take damage on the boss fight itself. It's something. Not much, but it's something. Please don't be a difficult enemy. This is pretty easy. Really, it's just like... No. No. It's just most... Oh, there goes our deal with the devil, but still. It's mostly about stacking these boogers on there. Like an old couch. A Tears upgrade! Oh, it's like less than a 20% upgrade, but still. In our present situation, it might as well have been like getting a second Christmas. So you might have noticed, like, wooden nickel. I wouldn't say it's, like, worn out its welcome. It's not nearly as essential to the whole process as it used to be. And that's good. It means we can rely on Swallowed Penny instead. And Swallowed Penny has honestly been doing gangbusters. Which I think is actually the proper way that you use that word. It's like myriad. People always use myriad wrong. They always say there've been a myriad of blahs. No, it's just there's been myriad blahs. I think. I don't know. What, do I look like I speak Latin? I don't even know the words to Live in La Vida Loca. Except for, you know, all of them, actually, now that I think about it. I think that song promotes a weird message. Like, it's obviously a cautionary tale about Ricky Martin, you know, having intercourse with a dangerous woman. Yet at the same time, it really glosses over the fact that she essentially drugged him. She took my heart and she took my money. Must have slipped me a sleeping pill. Ricky, get out! That's not okay. It's extreme. She's pharmaceutically assaulted you. Somehow we got to deal with the devil there. I am amazed. I'm not going any deeper down that rabbit hole. I understand it's a dangerous topic. I'm saying in the whole song, it's like, feel good hit of the year, living La Vida Loca. The lady drugged Ricky Martin. It's extremely not okay. He's still in love with her after all that as well. It's a troubling tale. That's all I'm saying. Oh, just getting out of there. I have no interest in being destroyed on that room. So this is where things start to coalesce for us. All we need to do is beat Mega Satan. If we beat Mega Satan, we unlock something. Come on. Don't need any of this. Like, I'm saving bombs just in case we gotta bomb through rooms down here. Now, is it too likely that we're gonna, you know, want to use 16 bombs to get through rooms here? No. It's pretty unlikely. But not necessarily likely. Oh, Jesus. That we're gonna need bombs for combat later either. Dude, thank God for any invincibility we're getting right now. That's all I'm saying. No. No. Don't do it. I'm so scared. He's done it. There was no reason for that to be as frightening as it ended up being, but your boy was very nervous. I kind of want to pop the devil card here, but it's so much more useful in, like, the litany of situations that could... Sorry, the myriad situations that could show up from this point onwards. Excuse me? They stole the Bulgar Tears? No respect. Okay. Should try to, like... No. Do not use this devil card. Stay away from me. Back off. Get your own sandwich. One's gotta go. Not sure if you noticed, we have 0.85 speed. One of you's gotta go. I can't dodge two of you. The speed stat will not allow it. No. No. You will never get this. Just keep stacking those boogs, dude. Hashtag who stacked the boogs. It's looking... You know, I was gonna say it's looking likely we'll win here, but this is the worst of all waves. You know, Charles Dickens is like, it's the best of waves, it's the worst of waves. Nah, son. This is just the worst of waves. I'm not that much of an optimist. About this, at least. They're so out of sync. No! Let's go. That one, I dispute. Can we talk about this 0.85 speed thing? Because it's really starting to get, you know, sneeze my cheese. Expression doesn't make any sense, but... Dude, I'm telling you, the feet swapped. Like, the second foot has now become the leading foot. I don't know if it's like a, you know, they were drafting or something like that. Okay, so we've made it. Yeah, that's a funny joke. How about you take my funny joke and put it in your mouth? Game, not audience. Store key. That's good. It's something. Guppy dreams, please. No guppy dreams. Infested. Health up. It's not bad. Sort of. What am I doing? Well, I kind of want to, like... Although it's torturous right now, if I could beat the lamb with Keeper, despite it being annoying, I would never have to do it again. Obviously, I want to beat Mega Satan as well. Gotta be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of our odds, even with the trump card of Swallowed Penny working out, like, 100% of the time. I'm also kind of hoping we beat the odds somehow and just get, like, the world's luckiest deals. And by deals, I mean items. No, you see, like, you can't shoot bombs at me because it's just not fair because I have 0.85 speed. So I'm going to spend all of my time shooting these bombs. It's going to make it very difficult to put any meaningful damage on you. Look at you. Just got to surround them with endless booger tears of the mucosal varieties. More bombs. I would like, no big rooms, please. Not realistic, but would be nice. Just surround him. Encase him in the detritus of your nostrils. It's working. Jake Lloyd GIF. That's right, I know the actor who played young Anakin Skywalker. Get out of here with that doubt. Who do you think you are, Cole Phelps? You'll excuse the bereftness of commentary right now. Sadly, I have to focus on Isaac. Because the last 2 runs have provided us with essentially no strengths. Well, I mean, they've both provided me with an inability to die, which is a pretty strong trait in Isaac. But, you know, it's a little tedious to kill enemies as well. We've almost made it to the lamb fight. Give us, like, if we make it to the lamb fight, I think any room has about a passive 1% chance to just end us. Like, via a situation exactly like this. Yep, okay, sure. Guppy's collar. Guppy's! Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Maybe one of these days we'll get both halves to the yin and yang of a keeper run. Good damage and survivability. For now, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I've said a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.